Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, the boys, the girls, and also Rebbi Rompin, whatever she is.
Badoop.
She's a frog. She can change.
Frogs can change.
The Jurassic Park movie taught me that.
Thank you, Jurassic Park movie.
Rebbi, in the comments, please let us know if that's accurate.
Thank you, Jurassic Park movie. And book.
We're back.
Hi.
Hey.
It's us. We're not in a car this time. We're actually back on the set for real.
We're not in a car. We're not in Japan. We're not in the past.
Yes. We are actually here on a MF Tuesday, as it were.
I almost wasn't here on an MF Tuesday because on an MF Monday I felt very sick.
Yes.
And there's going to be coughing this episode. Just like trigger warning in general. Me and Carlos are not through the woods yet.
Last week's episode was because I woke up on Tuesday with a 101 degree fever.
Yes.
And then my back snapped in half the next day.
That happens, I guess. But now Carlos is reasonably mended. Cameron is reasonably mended, and I'm also still here. I don't think I was sick. I was really tired, but I think it was just bad jet lag. But yeah, now we're all here. We're on the set. It's time to talk about VTubers.
This
again.
is a show we do. I'm staring paranoidly at the thing I'm not used to using anymore because we haven't recorded here in forever.
I know, it's been a bit.
I'm looking at it like, I don't believe you. I don't believe you. I see the microphones moving up. Something must be wrong. I must have done something wrong. This episode's going to suck. It's all my fault.
Would you like a gift? Would that make you feel better?
Yes, gifts make me feel immensely better.
Carlos and I went to Japan. Cameron didn't go, but
That's
we did
true.
get Cameron some gifts.
That's also true.
I got you this. This is a body wash towel. Now, I didn't just get this for free at a hotel and then bring it back as a gift for you. That'd be really weird and rude. But maybe I got it for free at a hotel and it's all yours, buddy.
I'm going to use it right now.
Would you like the sad gift or the happy gift?
Sad.
It's a small Ame keychain.
It's really cute.
Isn't it cute? It's a little squishy, but it's mostly rubberized.
That's the GAT. Zoom in on the GAT. There's the GAT. Nice GAT.
Would you like gift number 2?
Yes.
Or sorry, 3. I forgot about the washcloth.
Yeah. Heaven forbid we don't count it. Oh my god.
It's a tiny Cali acrylic standee. Much like the Kiara one that I have in front of me somewhere.
Oh my god, now they can
I've got so many little Kiara acrylic things at little shops in Japan. Was it like it wasn't it was Lashing Bang? Is that the one we went to? Was the one in Matsuyama we went to?
By the end of the week, we had walked into so many of these places, I couldn't even tell you the names of any of them.
Yeah, that's fair. It was I think Lashing Bang was the one that we went to in Matsuyama, and then Fandom was the one that we went to in Akihabara. And Fandom had a ton of, it was just all VTuber stuff. It was crazy. Good luck on that, Cameron.
That'll be my project for this episode.
Okay, that's good, buddy. Do you want any other gifts?
Gosh, I don't know.
Are you hungry? Would you like a snack?
Yeah, I'm peckish. I guess I could eat.
Here you go, bud. This is an Idolmaster snack food.
Oh my god, I love the Idolmaster.
Here you go.
Thank you. That there is Nicole. This is Nikki. She's one of them. And that is Gibraltar.
Oh, I see.
She was there for the battle they named her for.
I do have one more gift for you if you'd like as well.
Is this like a cracker?
That?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, what do they call it? A shakugan or something in Japan.
Is it the marbles?
Yeah, no, it's literally a snack food, but there's like a little sticker inside. The HoloLive ones that I ate had little stickers of like oh, here we go. It was Luna
Can I ask a question?
and Subaru.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
You ate HoloLive once, yes?
Yeah.
Why the fuck do you have an Idolmaster one to give to me?
I got it for free.
I have to say, like, how does a HoloLive one not reach me, but a Idolmaster one does?
I ate the HoloLive ones. They were good.
You ate more than one?
I ate 2 of them.
Did you ever think maybe one's enough? I'll save the other one.
Yeah, and I thought I did, but I guess I saved the Idolmaster one instead.
Okay, that was my question. Thank you for answering it. Okay.
Okay, this last one has nothing to do with VTubers.
I hate it already.
But I think you're really, really gonna like it.
Okay. Okay.
There you go. Bud.
Okay. Oh my god, I do love her. This is the idiot. Okay, that doesn't narrow it down. This is the really dumb farmer girl from the Deer anime 5 people watched and everyone memed on.
Shikanoko Noko Noko.
She's great. Basheme.
Bashame.
She wants to make a rice patty, and basically every single episode she just makes progress on her Stardew Valley farm, and no one bugs her. In episode 12, they're like, "Can you help us?" And she goes, "I'm too fucking busy on the farm. I'm fucking consumed with my farm." It's like, okay, you have just farmed your way out of this show.
She shows up later during the episode that they like, episode 13 or whatever. And she harvests the rice.
She does harvest the rice. She gets to eat the rice she made herself.
Yeah,
it's heartwarming.
Bashame's great.
She just does a stupid side quest. I like characters that side quest their way out of the show. It's so funny to me.
We found those acrylic stands at Don Quixote, and immediately I was like, I know what must be done. I was like, that's the Cameron gift right there.
I'm one of the 3 people who finished that show. I deserve this.
I'm one of the other ones.
Hi.
Carlos is the 3rd, actually.
All right, we are the entire community for that show right here.
It is true. Shiko noko 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 kastan tan.
So there you go. Those are the gifts I got you. This is a gift for the podcast. It's Pecora wine. I didn't fuck up this time. I actually put it in my checked baggage and it made its way all the way here. So we get to sit here and drink the delicious taste of Pecora.
Yep, there we go.
I bet it's carrot flavored.
What is this?
Shall I open the Pecora wine for us, gentlemen?
Yeah, it is.
Well, here you go. I got a couple of things.
Why
too.
does she come with a basketball hoop?
I don't know.
For scoring sick dunks?
All right, Cameron.
Is she meant to hold
it's time.
something?
We must continue this, though.
All right, we gotta keep going. Cameron is having a day.
All right, Cameron, continue to have a day. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. Oh boy, I love acrylic stands. Oh yeah, Shikanoko.
You must continue your collection of microplastics.
Why does she also come with a basketball hoop?
I don't know. They must be meant to hold something. And I just didn't realize that.
Basketballs. In a scoring position.
Sure.
Makes about as much sense as the rest of the show.
Wait. Oh, wait a minute.
Well, all right.
Oh, that's what it's for.
Oh, there you go.
That's not fucking all what it's for.
Well, here you go. It is number 2.
Was it Flubber? Oh, shit. The audience knows and I don't.
It's true.
Oh my god, it's little Lego Corones. I've seen these around on the HoloLive store, and now they're here in front of me, and Carlos got it for me. Thank you, Carlos.
It's not the
You're
legally
welcome.
protected term Lego. It's a nanoblock.
Yeah, these are not protected legally or any enforceable way.
And now it's time for the true, really, really random thing that I got you. You will recognize this. Literally nobody else will unless you explain it.
Okay. I'm going to be such a letdown if I don't. I see Nick trying. I see Nick really trying. He's so close. Okay.
Figure it out.
Oh, yeah, I get it. It's that one musician guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's what it was. You told me about that.
We were in a store, the world's biggest capsule machine store. I looked through like 300 capsule machines and I somehow came across that.
That was the Band Presto store, the Bandai store, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. That was in Ikebukuro at Sunshine City.
Yep.
What a weird thing to exist.
It's so random, but I'm like, I can't believe that's actually cool.
Wow, that's bizarre.
Is it supposed to be blue?
Yeah.
Huh.
Maybe.
Why not?
Bro,
It
I
is
don't
now.
know. I don't know much. I have a fucking Idolmaster cookie now or whatever. And I have my babes with me.
Yeah, I definitely meant to bring you one of the HoloLive ones, and I ate the wrong one.
It's just so funny to me. I like how like I could just not have tugged at any of those strings and it would have been fine and funny, but
If you are that desperate to have one, okay, I think I have one over in my bag.
I think I'm okay. I have the Idolmaster one. I love Idolmaster.
The biggest Idolmaster fan
Ask
on
me
the
anything.
podcast.
Don't ask Carlos anything. He doesn't know.
As for stuff that I bought for myself, I got this little Kiara keychain acrylic stand. I got this little Kiara acrylic stand. I got this Kiara acrylic stand. There's one right here that I also bought. This little thing right here, I don't know, it's just this cute little thing, and it's Kiara, and it sits, and I like Kiara a lot. I got this Suisei acrylic stand. This thing was crazy expensive, as all Suisei stuff is. I got Midnight Grand Orchestra's Overture album on CD. Moving stuff around here for myself. I got Suisei's first 2 albums on vinyl, which is really cool. I've already listened to them on vinyl. Very happy about that. And Pecora wine.
Pecora wine!
Which I will now pour. Carlos, your turn. Oh, and I got...
Oh, how could you not?
I forgot. I got a special guest. Hoshimachi Suisei.
Oh my god, Suisei. She wrote the Bibbidi Bobbidi song.
Hello, I am Hoshimachi Suisei. Bibbidi Bobbidi Booa. On the way.
Wow.
With your Uber Eats order. Domo. I got a little Hoshimachi Suisei hand puppet. I won this from a crane game. This cost me 200 yen of attempts, which is about $1.50. I believe.
That's the same crane game that I passed by many times, and there was always a horde of people attempting to get her.
Yes.
And none of them succeeding.
Nope. I tried. I then spent 2,200 yen trying to get a Corone hand puppet for Cameron, failed miserably, and gave up. So, sorry, bud. Wow.
I want it.
You can smell that. I think this is umeshu. Is that what this is? I don't know. It's wine. Some kind of wine product. Where's your glass, nerd?
Okay. Here's... Oh.
Got a glass.
Just a little. I'm pregnant.
Are you supposed to drink this straight, or are you supposed to dilute this?
For those of you who aren't finding the humor in this, we just read 3 other bottles the boys have purchased, and all of them had in text, make sure to dilute it. Because, Carlos, if you'd like, you also bought the Pecola.
I bought the Picola.
And it turns out it's not the Pecola, it's the Pecola syrup.
Yes.
So you need to dilute it in soda water.
The other thing that I got is some kind of Miko sake, I think. It also says you're supposed to mix it in desserts.
Yes. They suggest you put it on ice cream, as it is delicious, apparently. Okay, so umeshu, which is what this is, I was right, is Japanese plum wine. You can enjoy it chilled on the rocks with hot water or even in cocktails.
It's plum wine. I've had it before.
Yep. You want some, Carlos?
Sure, why not?
Okay. Carlos doesn't normally drink, but I'll pour him a very small.
I don't normally drink, and I also have a cough drop in my mouth.
Same here. So it's going to be a very minty drink.
Mentholyptic. Mentholyptus? Cheers.
Cheers to HoloLive.
To a wonderful trip to Japan, and to a wonderful company called HoloLive, and to all the VTubers out there. Here's to you, kid.
Figuring out what to do with my cough drop.
I don't like it. I'm kidding. It's actually pretty good. It's very plum.
Carlos, how's the experience with a cough drop? Should I wait?
It completely overpowered the cough drop entirely.
Mm-hmm. It's got a lot of sour to it. Good little bit of sweetness.
I'm going to finish my cough drop, and I'll get back to you on it. Because there's not really a couth way for me to export it from my mouth on video recording.
Go, just spit it across the room.
That's a different podcast.
Oh, okay.
Also, I may have...
I said puh, not tuh.
Also, I may have choked a tiny little bit because I'm sick before I drank it and spilled a drop on my white shirt. So...
It's okay. It's... Nope. Brown.
It's okay. Now I just have Japanese plum wine on my Japan shirt.
There you go. Yeah, that's all the VTuber related stuff that we purchased in Japan. That's your catch up.
And that's it for this week's show. Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you everybody. Should we do a quick overview of our journey through Japan?
Sure. I actually purchased a whole ton of stuff. Some things I have over here, this wonderful little
I'm sorry.
GG
You didn't even
thing.
get to tell people yet.
No,
Jeez.
I did not.
Go.
This beautiful little GG thing over
love
here. It's very wonderful.
It's an egg painting.
Mm-hmm.
Or a painting in the shape of an egg.
They actually had the ones that the girls did live on stream that they hand painted. They had them on display in the shop.
Yeah, we were at Kotobukiya in Akihabara in Tokyo.
So I walked in first day, super busy because, you know, the fest is going on the same weekend. I walk up, it's like, these things are really cool. I'm going to grab this. We go back like a day later, the shelf is empty.
Yep.
So I'm like, all right, I waded through the crowds and bought it, and I'm glad I did. But I also got this wonderful dive bombing Roboco plushie, this Ririka plushie, and I got a bunch of other things that are currently not on set because I didn't feel like attempting to cram them all on the set.
Fair enough. It's
So
like most of the things that I bought were like the little acrylic stands and stuff like that I could just like throw anywhere basically.
I got a bunch of that little stuff too. I just didn't take the time to put it up yet. They will be appearing on the set just over time.
There you go. Okay. Yeah, our first week in Japan was a lot of travel, a lot of moving around. We started off in Hiroshima, and we spent the day in the Peace Park and saw the Bomb Dome and did all of that stuff. It was very impressive. Just a very important experience, I'd say, is how I'd phrase that. It was tough.
We stopped at the museum, and the museum was incredibly depressing.
Yeah, that's one way to put it. They had like a demonstration that showed you like the effects of the blast from like an overhead map. That was something. And then they also had just tons and tons of stuff. As far as they had like relics and materials and things from the blast. They had clothes that people had been wearing on the day that it happened. Everything was accompanied by a personal story of the person, like where it came from, the effects of the bomb on them, whether they were killed instantly, whether they survived, how long they survived, etc., etc. Yeah, a lot of personal accounts. Very, very tough to walk through that museum.
A lot of incredibly disturbing imagery as they showed people that survived the bomb.
Yeah, and people that didn't. There was pictures of both. It's a very, very difficult experience to walk through there, in my opinion. Incredibly important and worth doing. I feel like a lot of people should. I feel like everyone should go through there so they can have an experience of understanding what the effects of that bomb were. It's very important to learn about that and to get that experience, in my opinion. If you ever have the chance, I recommend it. After that, we went to we hopped the Shinkansen bullet train.
We did.
Really cool.
We spent the extra like quadruple the amount of money or more that it took just to take that, because we wanted to take the Shinkansen.
I just kind of wanted to be able to say that I took the bullet train because it was really cool. The ride was really nice on it too. It was very smooth.
It was very nice.
Yeah. After the bullet train, we got off at Onomichi, or we got off at Fukuyama and took a local train from there to Onomichi. Onomichi is where we stayed the night. It's a nice little port town. Not a whole lot to say about it, honestly. We had konbini breakfast the next morning.
Yes, we did.
And then from there, we got our bikes. We rented bicycles, and we rode across 3 different islands, about 20 miles on our bikes, to the small town of Satoda. Now, I'm probably going to get a separate video together at some point and post it on my personal channel, because I had an action camera and I recorded a lot of the bike trip that we did. I have a lot of footage of it. It was cold. It was a little miserable. There was rain off and on. And by the time we got to it, my butt hurt so bad because the bikes that we rented had like solid steel bike seats and then like not even a quarter of an inch of padding on them. So after 20 miles of cycling, I was in a really pretty severe amount of pain. Carlos, you were feeling great though, right?
Oh, yeah. I was ready to go another 40 miles the same day.
That sounds like Carlos.
We got to our overnight halt in Satoto. We stayed at a ryokan there called Suminoe Ryokan.
All three of us gave our bikes back.
Yeah.
There was no regrets. We did not want those bikes back.
Yeah, the next day it was going to rain actually like all day, and we were like, no, like, that's not happening. We gave our bikes back. We stayed at the ryokan. Staying at a ryokan is a really cool experience. It was a beautiful... It's an old building. It's like 400 years old. They had a 400-year-old garden, if nothing else. So it was a really neat experience just staying there.
Mm-hmm. Very traditional.
Yeah, we stayed. We didn't have beds. We had futons. We slept on the floor. The pillows were terrible. They were just bags of beans. I really hated that. But the rest of it was really cool.
Yeah.
Combini dinner that night. Because we couldn't find anything else that was open. Because Satoda is like a town with like 3,000 residents. Like, it's very small.
The only thing that was open by 7:30 p.m. was bars full of locals that we were too afraid to go in.
Yep, basically. So that was our experience there. Got up the next day, and the owner of the ryokan drove us in her personal car to the bus stop. The day before, she was like, how are you going tomorrow? And we were like, we're going to take the bus. And she's like, oh, I'll drive you to the bus stop. And we were like, no, that's all right. We'll walk there. And she laughed and was like, no, I'll drive you. And we were like,
and you're like,
okay, I guess.
Like, okay, well, it is a bus station, right? Yeah, bus station. She drives us, drops us off. It is a bus stop in the middle of nowhere.
On the side of a mountain. Yeah. That was really neat. So she drops us off and she's like, bus will be here in 13 minutes. And then she's like, Japanese buses on time. And we're like, okay, yes, that's true. And she like waves goodbye, gets in her car and drives off. And we're standing in this little glass box that fit the three of us and maybe you could have fit one or two more people in there, but that was it. On the side of a mountain in the rain. We're just like, boy, I hope a bus shows up. The bus shows up, we get on, we have to take tickets as we get on the bus, and then we just get to sit there and ride in, frankly, comfort. It was a pretty nice bus trip. The rest of the way across over 3 more islands, and then we ended up in the city of Imabari. We get to the station in Imabari, we get off the bus, pay our dues, and it's like. Well, it was like 11 a.m. or something?
Yeah.
By the time we got there. We can't check into the hotel till 2 p.m. We shipped our baggage along the bike route, so it's going to be at the hotel for us. We don't have to worry about that, thankfully, which is very convenient. Love that. So we just get dropped off in the middle of town, and I'm like, well, I know what I want to do. I want to go to Hardoff. Hardoff is my dream place. Now... if you're laughing at the name Hardoff, I don't blame you. It's a Japanese store where you can buy secondhand hardware. It's a takeoff of Book Off, which is a secondhand bookstore. And they sell guitars and musical instruments, and they sell video games and game consoles, just all kinds of stuff. And it's called Hardoff.
How dare you? It's very serious.
It's very serious, just like Filmy Funny. Polka's album. Coming soon.
Filmy Funny.
So we went to Hardoff. It was like a half-hour walk or something. It was like probably should have not walked it, but we did. We get to Hardoff. I bought Devil World for Famicom.
Devil World.
Carlos, did you buy anything at the Hardoff there?
No.
I didn't think so.
This is where my journey began, where I eventually convinced myself that I was going to start buying Japanese Blu-rays.
Oh, yes. No, my poor boy.
Meanwhile, Carl, our traveling companion, he was in Japan for one reason. He wanted a fucking JoJo standee. A little, just like a statue, a figure. He wanted JoJo.
Yeah, he wanted
but
JoJo.
He didn't just want any JoJo character. He wanted Ario Speedwagon. Rio Speedwagon.
From the first two parts?
Yes.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
Yes.
Battle Tendency is fairly popular.
I believe he also just wanted like a specific Jotaro.
Yes.
But Speedwagon was the hard one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Speedwagon, as I'm led to understand, does not have a stand.
No, he has no powers.
Yes. So people don't... There's not like a lot of figures of this character.
He has no powers, and he's from the first arc.
He's the Brock of the show.
Yeah, okay. So...
If Brock vanished after season 1.
Gotcha. Okay, so that's who Carl is after. Carl finds no JoJo at Hard Off.
No Jojo?
No.
Damn, Joe.
That's what I said. So after that, we were like, let's get some food. There's some local place. We get there. It's packed. Nobody wants to wait. So we visit the American consulate, which is McDonald's. I got a soy sauce burger and some shaka shaka fries. And bro, McDonald's in Japan is so good compared to the garbage we get in the US. Oh my God. And it's so much cheaper.
I got a regular old-fashioned medium Big Mac meal and a medium strawberry milkshake.
Was it good?
They were both pretty good. The big difference was it cost me $7
There you go.
for both combined.
After that, we went to the castle. We went to Imabari Castle, wandered around, checked out a bunch of shrines, went up the tower, did all that cool stuff. Really cool castle to visit. Turns out it's a rebuilt castle. It's not original. We found that out after we left.
Lame.
Which is kind of, a little lame.
I'd never go to a fake castle.
We took a cab to get to the castle, and the cab just drove across the moat and then into the castle and dropped us off in the middle of it. We did not expect that. It was really cool. We then left there. We went to the wrong hotel because I had the name of the hotel wrong. Embarrassing. Kind of hilarious in retrospect. We go to the right hotel, get checked in. Our bags are there. It was a nice hotel in Imabari. I liked that hotel.
It was a nice hotel.
Yeah.
We got to see a bunch of Japanese businessmen get out of a meeting and then proceed to go get drunk on free hotel beer.
Oh, that's so amazing.
It was really good. While we were drinking our free hotel beers. Me and Carl were.
Kampai.
Go to bed, wake up the next day, hop on a train to Matsuyama. Oh, I forgot about Little Mermaid, which was in Imabari. If you're ever in Imabari, Japan, go to the train station, the actual Imabari station, and go to Little Mermaid. It is a cafe/bakery. Just fucking trust me, bro. I had the best apple pie. Oh my God. It was amazing.
I had the best cheddar cheese pastry type thing of my life, and fresh squeezed orange juice.
Yeah, it was just amazing. The coffee was fantastic. Actually really, really good. Matsuyama the next day, took a train. Somebody was playing piano at Matsuyama Station. They were really, really good. I'm going to speed up now and get through all this. Matsuyama was a really neat city. Matsuyama had a castle. We didn't go to that till the next day. In Matsuyama, we got to our hotel, checked in, did all that stuff, went out for a walk. There was a huge shopping center right near our hotel. It was like a covered street that just had shops all up and down both sides of it.
It was really cool because it was actually still an outdoor street, but they just put a roof over the actual street. Mm-hmm. So you could still be walking up it and hit a stoplight and there'd just be cars driving through it.
Yeah. It was really cool though. It was basically like an outdoor mall. So
pretty much.
It was neat. We went to, what was it, a Melon Books in Loshing
Yeah.
That was there.
Had some Indian curry.
Yeah, that was the other thing. We got Indian curry for dinner there. Really, really good. Huge naan. We met a new friend there, which... So, okay.
Carl met a new friend.
And Carlos and I were in the shop buying weeb shit and looking at hentai. Because Melon Books is nothing but doujins. In the back, it's just all porn. So we were looking through the different stores and stuff. And we come back and there's a new friend is talking to our friend Carl. And this is just some guy in his 40s or 50s maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. and he's just telling us, trying to talk to Carl about a bunch of different stuff, and he's trying to get Carl to go to a bar. He wants Carl and us to go to a bar with him.
He really wanted to go to Pachinko first, but Carl was like a hard no on that.
Yeah.
This man who's speaking to Carl, is this a tourist or a native?
Oh, he's definitely not a tourist.
Okay.
It's just some Japanese guy that he just wants to hang out, and he's just like, oh, I know this really cool bar. Let's all get together. We'll go to the bar, in broken English and like barely understandable. We have to talk through a phone app through Google Translate.
Carl could have just said one word. Could have just cut the hell off. Yamate.
Yamate Kudasai, yeah. But like it didn't matter. We kept telling him, no, we're all right. We're just gonna go back to the hotel. And he was no. He's like, and so he's like following us.
Oh God, that's so creepy.
And like
he tried to pull us into a grocery store once, and he booked it straight to the alcohol section.
Yeah.
What is this man?
He's just like, I don't know if he was homeless or what, but
you met a Disco Elysium character.
Basically, yeah. And so like the entire time we literally got to our hotel and got in the elevator, and he was still trying to talk to us and get us to go to this bar or whatever. And we're just like, bye. Like, and the door closed, and like at that point, like if he'd followed us into the elevator, I would have like gone up to the staff at the hotel and been like, please tell this man to leave us alone or call the police or something. He was very, very insistent that we go to the bar with him. So once we ditched him, I got drunk in the hotel room.
Naturally.
Because they have vending machine beers, which I love.
Yeah. I don't know, weirdly enough, I think every Japanese hotel we went to had alcohol vending machines.
Most of them do, yeah. And that's the thing is, I had a few beers that night. Maybe 2-3 beer. I don't know.
You and Carl had like 2 beers each, like big ones.
Yeah.
And then you decided you were hungry and you went to McDonald's.
Oh yeah, I was like half toasty, and so like we ran across the street to McDonald's. It's like 40 degrees. I'm wearing a t-shirt.
It's like 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
At the earliest.
Oh my god, yeah. Got a really good burger there. Good stuff. Matsuyama was great. I like it, except for the scary man.
Didn't like the scary man. Not a big fan of the scary man.
Yeah. Woke up the next day, went to Matsuyama Castle. Matsuyama Castle, I highly recommend. Very cool castle. Amazing views of the entire city. So cool.
Actually original.
Yes, an original castle. For the most part. Part of it, bits and pieces have been lost over time and rebuilt, of course. It's, 400 years old or something.
It's made of wood.
And it's made of wood, so it keeps burning down one time by America. A little bit. Oops. But also it kept getting struck by lightning and burning down too. So,
I mean, who could have imagined a giant wooden structure on top of a hill?
Yeah, I know, right? After we did that, we left Matsuyama via plane. We went to the airport. We just taxied to the airport because we're bougie like that. Get to the airport, hop on the plane, fly to Tokyo. Week 2 is Tokyo. We spent a lot of time in Akihabara. We went to Ikebukuro. We went to Ueno and went to the zoo there one day. We went to Asakusa and saw Sensoji and the temple and did stuff over there. I bought a lot of video games.
Yeah, we went to Tokyo Tower.
We went to Tokyo Tower. We went to Odaiba and we saw the Gundam statue, and I ate a Bao Bao donut with the Gundam statue. A pondering, that's what they're called. There's a lot of stuff. Is there anything you want to call out in particular that we did in Tokyo?
I mean, we spent like half of it just wandering weeb stores.
Akihabara is great. I recommend it. I bought a Neo Geo CD for $40.
You literally get off the train in Akihabara and you can't even like get through the turnstile to leave without seeing weeb stuff. It is literally in the station.
The Yo-Star store is in the station. Like, it's everywhere as soon as you hit Akihabara.
Yep. It was there was so much to look at.
Yes. Again, I bought a bunch of retro games. I'll put out a video with more details and stuff of what we did in Tokyo and everything.
Yep. Arcades everywhere. So many maids that it made me incredibly uncomfortable because they were everywhere.
Yes.
All of them begging you to try and go inside their establishment.
Yep. I got Nissan at least once or twice.
Like the car?
No, like, hey, big brother, you want to come to my bar?
Yeah.
The Pecora wines.
That one girl that I'll never forget, she was not as insistent as the old man that followed us through a city, but she really wanted Nissan to visit the maid cafe.
I just don't get it. Why won't Nissan just come back?
Oh, man. The GTR is such a good car. All right.
The only unfortunate thing that did happen from that was there was, in fact, a Mint Made collab cafe
For the week we were in Tokyo, like the whole week.
for the whole week.
You wouldn't be able to stop me.
Yeah, we could. Well, we couldn't, but they could. They stopped us twice. One day we went and they weren't even open. The other day we went and we got there probably like 20 minutes after they opened.
We got there at 11:30 in the morning.
Yeah, and it was booked. Like they were like, yeah, the slots are sold out. Don't come in. Okay. Oops.
We tried.
We did.
Cancel the flight. We stay until we figure this out.
I really wanted to go to the Minto Cafe.
It would have been so cool.
Yeah.
It's crazy that she's big enough to have something like that.
Well,
How does this stuff work, man?
I mean, it was Cafe On, which is this little cafe underneath some railroad tracks. But I mean, to go to a cafe and be like, hey, you want to do a collabo? And then
Sure. Come to the Tea Titans Go Maid Pack Cafe collab.
It's
I
just,
don't know. It was only for a week, so
yeah, only a week. It was just,
Now it's gone.
I couldn't believe we couldn't get in. Like,
yeah.
not even like right after opening. Like, because, I mean, she's completely an English speaker too. Like, and
What's
I
happening?
think she speaks Japanese. doesn't
Not a ton.
she probably does, at least a little.
Her
but-
core audience is English.
Yeah. So I don't know.
She's mint made. Mint made.
Regardless, I was glad to see
Yeah,
that.
she speaks Japanese.
Yeah, she does speak it, but it's like her
But her-
second audience.
Yeah, her primary audience is English speaking. But also, there's a lot of weebs in Akihabara at any point.
They should
Yeah.
just make a maid cafe in America.
Respect.
Yeah. And besides, even if they had like something mint, like in America, it would be in LA.
Yeah.
Like,
LA.
And LA's not even real.
Oh my god, LA. There's a chance it could be in New York. You don't know.
Yeah.
Bastard
The
man.
Big Apple.
okay, so it's possible.
It's possible. It's not likely. I just loved when we were in Kotobukiya and they were like, we're hiring for a manager in LA. Apply
Yep.
now.
Yep.
What happened to you?
I'm doing some coughing and
Oh, okay. Cameron's got a cough. Either way, though, we should probably actually get into the real VTuber news now. Carlos, is there anything else you would like to say about our wonderful trip to the glorious land of Nihon?
Aw, man, we could go on for ages about it, honestly. It was, we did so much stuff. Everything you could imagine was there. Like,
And that's something I'd like to do, actually, is get you and Carl together at some point here and just talk about the whole experience, record it as its own thing, and then put it out somewhere.
yeah.
Don't worry. If you like Cameron, you'll like Carl.
Carl's like a younger, sexier Cameron.
Big emphasis on sex here. And normally I don't emphasize sexy.
Why not? It's one of your defining traits, in my opinion.
I'm dying.
Squirtle.
Squirtle. Squirtle, is that you? Here to carry me to heaven?
Squirtle.
Oh, thank God.
Squirt. That's a command. All right.
I think I obeyed.
Should we talk about the news before I drink more of this delicious umeshu? It tastes just like I imagined Pecora would.
He's not even done with the glass, guys.
This is my third glass.
He's been fucking hammering it down. Holy shit. I haven't been paying attention.
No, I was going to say I refilled at least once.
I like it. It's like very strong. Like the flavor it has is intense. I think you should definitely add water to it.
Sour sweet plum.
It's very good though. It's a very good flavor.
If nothing else, I should add water to it because I'm starting to feel it.
That's why I put in the cough drop. Then I was coughing horrifically. The cough drop has put the kibosh on that.
HoloArmis 3D showcases minus Octavio have occurred.
They need more time.
For Octavio?
To figure him out.
We can't give...
Yep. Okay, this is gonna be one of those episodes.
We can't convert all that twink to 3D. Is he one of the twinks?
Yeah, boy, is he.
Oh, okay. We can't convert that much twink into 3D. There you go. Gold Bullet, though. My favorite. I'm a big GB fan, though I never watch him because I'm also a hypocrite. Has got his 3D. His tits are enormous.
God, are they?
Ask Ollie. She got to feel them.
I'm so jealous.
Aren't we all?
They had to take it from his butt, though, because he is flat.
Stop.
He showed us.
Yeah.
Come on, men have asses. Or at least they should.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Fuck you.
He does have a giant gun. Wink.
A cock?
No.
Oh,
Sniper
weapon.
I'm sure his cock is huge too. GB, do you feel the need to comment? All right.
Let him go.
Carlos, tell us about the feeding his mascots. His gun is really cool. He's super well modeled.
So yeah, he had a whole nice little storybook story time talking with his mascots, and because he was in a bar, so
As he should be.
was going through and he was making food for all of his lovely little mascots.
Am I one of his mascots?
If you're subscribed to his channel canonically, yes, that's usually how the mascots work.
And subscribed.
It's too late. You can't retroactively become one.
You watch me.
Fuck you.
You'll have to wait until next year to have him feed you.
Damn it.
I'm gonna starve.
This life is bullshit. Going back to Japan.
Yeah, it was a nice little story time that he had, because it was all themed after actually all of them, they kind of did play type skits for them for their
cool.
3D showcases.
His mascots are really cute. I like them.
So yeah, it was a nice, lots of little lore. Had a little action sequence where he was explaining the origins of how he obtained the bar and obtained them. Then the mascots became his mascots.
Very nice. Looks like he did some shooting.
He did.
Some rootin' tootin' shooting. How'd that go for him? I hear that he's got some sniping skills.
He does. He has that absolutely massive sniper versus the bird's tiny little peanut pistol.
Very nice. Well, that's awesome. Yeah, I would just like to say that he looks fantastic in 3D, as expected.
Just watched him do the Matrix move.
Yeah, very cool. There you go. Check out Gold Bullet. Gold Bullet fucking rules.
Yeah.
It's a shame about his flat ass.
It's okay. He's not alone in that.
Are you trying to say something about Crimzon Ruze?
Unfortunately, I think they think that way about all of the males.
Give the men some donks.
Well, Crimzon Ruze had his too.
All right, tell us about it. Let's go.
His was video game themed.
Really?
Yes.
What kind of video games? Like Stardew Valley?
Started off as a platformer, complete with the narrator telling him how to play the game.
Nice.
Lots of wall breaking.
Fourth wall?
Yes.
Ah, I see. Sounds like he was having a lot of fun with it.
Yeah, it was fun. References to the you died death screen or random pop-up ads from the modern free-to-play games.
I like that too. His little mascots are very cute as well. Little demon dragon guys.
Yeah, at some point he was having them dig up ingredients for a potion, And they were going around and just digging up mascots from the other Hollow Stars.
I see that he got Haka's mascot here. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. They dig up Haka's mascot, and he's like, if you ever find one of these ever again, you must cut it in half. You must kill it.
Yep.
I never want to see this ever again.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, again, he looks fantastic. Really cool coat. Nice pecs. Let's go. He did some singing.
Yeah. Which was odd, because I'm pretty sure, if I remember right, during their debuts, I believe Crimzon Ruze was the one that was the least enthusiastic about singing out of all of them.
Seems like he's enjoying it now.
Seems to be.
Sometimes you don't know, Just gotta try it. Very cool, though.
So yeah, it was fun. His was like a complete skit. His whole goal from it was to get his axe out of the stone, because he found it, classic style sword, weapon in the stone. He pulled it. It came out of the ground with the stone.
Oh no!
So he was just carrying it around.
Now he's got a big hammer, not an axe.
Yes.
That's some good lore, though. Frankly,
it was a goofy story. I had fun with it.
Nice. Yeah, he looks great. Again, fantastic model. Which leads us on nicely to Jurard T Rexford. The most normal of them.
Most normal, yeah, that's a word.
He's very calm, very collected as always, I'm sure.
Always. Never screaming.
He definitely doesn't get hit by a bus.
Yep.
That sounds like him.
Gets hit by a bus, straight into the coffin dance.
That's how the dinosaurs went, right?
Yeah.
That's pretty close, yeah.
Dinosaurs went extinct by bus.
Now we use them to power the buses. What a fucked up world.
There is no justice in this fucking world.
Oh, man. All right, let's see. What do we got for notes here? He does the splits.
He does.
Is he good at it?
He can do it. He can do it well.
Congratulations.
He can do a mid-air split.
What a man. Tries to twerk, but it doesn't work.
How do I put it? Jurard T Rexford is genre of man's sex, but he's yet to have it.
Are you trying to say he's Johnny Bravo?
Kind of. He just has that energy of like, oh, I know everything there is to know about sex. How to get it, when to have it, and who to have it with. Have you had any? Not yet, but soon.
Women, am I right?
My options are open.
Can't talk to them. Can't find them sometimes.
Dinkelberg.
A lot of gunplay in Gerard's stream, it looks like. Very impressive.
Yeah, lots of gunplay.
Just
Yeah,
like,
his own little shootout with Damian Haas.
is Damian Haas a toilet?
It's a man.
Oh, I see.
But no, the toilet was very important. He has his own 3D toilet throne.
Wait, he is shitting.
He do be shitting.
He do be shitting.
He was very, very proud to be the first person in all of cover to use the toilet on stage.
He's singing while shitting.
Yes.
I love how he has such a serious design, but he's such a hoinky doinky Dumbo. Like, I love him for that. I'm sorry, I stole some of your words there. I probably used them incorrectly.
That was my reply, just touching your arm.
Okay. The sexual tension, you can cut it with a knife this week, folks.
You can also have sex with it.
Okay.
I like turning metaphors into what they are. The air was cold, like
so
cold.
That's why.
Sometimes
Go ahead, do your thing.
he was so sexual and wanted to have sex, like one of those guys you've seen before who just has to have sex.
So that's why I'm pregnant.
It's true. I'm also pregnant.
That's good. That's what watching Jurard T Rexford's 3D live will make you pregnant.
It's true. To quote another dinosaur movie, life will find a way.
Why does it just keep coming back to Jurassic Park this week?
This is Jurassic Park episode.
Impressive. Okay, so that's the boys. The boys have had nothing else happen this week of note. I'm sorry, actually, this was not this week. This was several weeks ago.
Yeah, we're just... Well, Gerard's was recent.
Gerard's was this week.
Yeah. Okay, good.
So, like, we're both making up and saying stuff we actually had to get around to. Gerard was yesterday as of recording.
Gotcha. Yeah, Jurard has made no other news whatsoever in the past week. He definitely hasn't collaborated with women.
One second, I'm so fucking upset. Gross. Fucking disgusting.
He didn't play Monster Hunter Wilds with Iofi and Shiori.
Novella?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. I'm subscribed to her membership. I hate that she did this. I should unsub from her membership and take a fucking screenshot of it and share it on twitter.com. Like a normal person.
Do you think that there's some people out there that are just really fucking pathetic?
So it's like, listen, we're playing coy about it, but like, there's a portion of the community this week that was dedicated, unfortunately, to like the brain power it took just to process this frankly disappointing part of us. Listen, if you're the kind of person, if you're the kind of guy that gets really upset that a girl you like collaborates with a dude, like if it really upsets you that much, I think you need to take a break from anything parasocial and work on yourself a little bit.
Can I restate that with my whole chest?
Yeah.
Yeah, if a girl that you watch online collaborates with a guy, grow the fuck up and go, okay, they're making content together. And don't freak out about it and shit your pants on Twitter and act like a stupid, spoiled child. I'm going to let you in on a secret. You're never going to fuck Shiori Novella. Like, she's a digital person. Her collaborating with a guy shouldn't matter to you unless you don't find the person funny. That's about as far as it should go.
So, yeah.
Now, I've had a small glass of wine, so that's my honest feelings about it. If this makes you upset that they collaborated together, grow the fuck up. Try to act better than a fourth grader.
You're probably not the audience for Super Chat's VTuber podcast.
True.
We probably were never your guys. We're a little too soy for your boy. I listen to white indie bands that have a slight comedic lean. I think They Might Be Giants was pretty good, actually.
I think also that it was mostly the people that took 5 minutes out of their time posting slurs on 4chan to unsubscribe to Shiori Novella.
It was very disappointing to see any amount of that behavior, especially when it's Shiori Novella. My girl has just always done whatever she wanted to. She's always been like the most, I'm just kind of doing whatever I want, guys. Mm-hmm. You shouldn't be disappointed when she continues to do her thing. Mm-hmm. That said, I think Shiori handled like this whole situation pretty well, where she didn't say anything, but she did just make a general statement, not even addressing the behavior, but just like, it's called blanketing it with positivity, where she just goes, thank you for watching. I appreciate you taking the time out of your day to spend time with me and to support me. I want everyone to keep finding something to make them smile, and I want to keep doing my best to make lots of memories together. It's thanks to you all that I get to remain a childlike and kind-hearted. Being able to talk about things such as my day, my interests, the things that scare me, it's so nice to have a home in Inkwell. Let's keep doing our best to make it light.
There you go. Let the girl have fun. And to be fair, frankly, if your response is to unsubscribe, that is probably the best response. Because, like,
you should unironically unsubscribe and stop following her, because it's kind of concerning how much control you think you should have over a person.
It's super unhealthy. Especially because that girl talked to a boy.
That girl talked to a boy.
Oh, it's boy. Oh, man.
Why did she talk to him? I told her not to.
I specifically requested it. Carlos, thoughts?
I mean, all that being said, it was a fantastic collab.
Yeah.
And that's the other thing is, like, it's one of the most watched, like, things that HoloLive has had in the past little bit since FAS, which is not that long, but still. Like, it's like the biggest stream of the week.
Mm-hmm. I tuned in for a little while and watched it and was having a great time. Because, like, they all got together and then they all just started arguing about random things.
Yeah, that's what Jurard does.
Yeah.
Did you ever watch the Red collab between him and Ollie and Liz? Like,
my understanding is Shiori went into it with like having already done her homework and knowing to bring up the kidney stones ASAP.
that sounds like Shiori to me.
That's very Shiori.
I remember from what I watched, there were two big things that they started arguing about. Was one, Iofi decided to power level all the way to like level 47 before the collab. The other two had barely touched the game.
That's so Iofi.
That was great.
Also, like,
Sounds like Iofi.
I think about it ever since they had that movie night together. Iofi and Shiori are an underrated team together. They just like they match energies weirdly. Yeah, when they watched Twilight together and they did the Wolf Simulator, both of those streams were peak, and they were both so fucking unhinged together.
Oh man, I just feel like, and I feel bad because I feel like Iofi kind of gets overlooked a lot.
She does. I hate to say it.
She's like, I don't know. She's just such a badass.
But every time she comes up, she's just a massive positive to anything she's in.
Mm-hmm.
I was happy to see her collabing with Shiori because it meant there was more Iofi in my life for a bit.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I fail to follow her.
The other thing is that she's such a fantastic artist.
Mm-hmm.
Unironically. Also, I snickered a little bit ago while looking at Shiori's channel because it looks like she's going to have a stream on the 26th called Whip It Out Rating Your Clocks with Oro Crony. This is as bad as the fucking Gyat stream.
I'm loving that. Where do I submit my clock?
Well, you can submit one right now. Just whip it out and get it in front of the camera.
I don't have it on me.
Apple Watch.
It's detachable. You see. What if I have a wall clock?
What?
What if I have a grandfather clock?
You kept it?
Thank you so much. Your assignment for this week is to go watch one boy and to go watch one Iofi stream. That's your assignment. Don't fail me, Cash.
That's what we do now. That's what you get for liking us and exposing yourselves to us.
Yeah, we're supposed to expose ourselves to you. Sorry, I fell apart during that one.
Yeah. Kanpai.
Kompai. You better catch up, buddy. I'm on something.
Bro, it's so strong.
What?
Bro, it's so strong.
Hey, you got any water? Can you pour some of that in there?
Sure, but there's also ice cubes in it, so be careful.
Thanks.
Just gonna... Ooh.
There were no debuts of note, were there? I'm just going to fill it up with water. I have a little bit of umeshu flavored water.
Pirate activity.
I just yelled that you're never going to fuck Shiori novella. Like, I'm probably a little toastier than I should be.
Yeah, and that did
I'm
hurt.
being honest with people, Cameron. I can't do that. That's having an opinion on the internet.
I hate when I have opinion on internet.
It's... Frankly, I might... Yeah, let's... avoid this joke.
Yeah!
I'm going to make a joke about being canceled, but it's fucking stupid. Who fucking cares? Rebbi Rompin, though, is not stupid. She's a good frog.
Oh my god, her frog.
And she was... well, we're allowed to say it. She was Chio Chompy.
Yeah.
Now she's Rebbi Rompin, and you should go follow her if you haven't already, because she's excellent. She am frog now. It's still her, though. She's still cute. Her mama is Imi Bisu of Vialore fame.
I was surprised about that.
Me too. Good work, Imi. Very good work.
Yeah.
Papa is Briette Cookie Box. Slightly less surprised about that one. I've known that she's a riggist in the past. So congratulations either way. Good work as well. She has very smooth animations. Looks very good. Yeah, this was really cool. And then Imi and I think Strawny did a reaction or like a watch along to her debut as well. So I know, and Azura might have been in it too. Let me double check that one actually.
Yeah. I mean, I was... I've been picking up more and more on like who is actually doing like the art and rigging and everything for people's models. 'Cause for a long time, I never really paid too much attention to it.
We're getting better about that, I think, as a group, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Shibby. Shibby Cotton Bum was also in that. So it was Imi, Shibby, and Strawny did a watch along to Rebbi's debut. Good debut.
Yeah.
Really enjoyed it. Yep. Still cute. Still now frog.
Am frog.
And respect to the mamas and the papas out there.
Yep. And she had a wonderful, wonderful beginning to her, brand new, never before seen streaming career.
Brand new.
She's taking part in that absolutely massive, mega, Minecraft Wild Frontiers, collab.
Yeah. Which is pretty crazy, honestly. Because how many people are involved in that?
All I know is I was swapping between her and Alicia for point of views for that stream.
So I'm going to put this out there that this is one of the biggest collaborations that I've seen. It's, I think, 7 teams of 8 VTubers.
All right.
It is absolute insanity. All the teams have names. I'm trying really hard to figure out who put it together.
I have no idea. I just saw that Alicia was streaming it, and I went to her channel, and it's like, oh, it's like a big mega collab. All right.
It's Kana put it together. Kana Yanagi.
What a surprise.
Yeah. She was the one that put together this enormous collaborative series of streams.
Kana is often involved in leading these types of things.
Yeah, she does a really good job at it. Kana is just a goat in general, in my opinion. She's just always out here winning. She does really good ASMR too, by the way. Just, so you know. I'm trying to search through and find, because she put out a trailer before Wild Frontiers.
I've seen people have 3 and 4 and sometimes more, I think, already pre-scheduled collab streams for this on their channels.
Yeah, it's a big thing. So it's a steampunk Minecraft server. Red Dead Redemption 3 is one of the teams. That has Azaria, Bluebell, Bossy Moon, Serenity, Dia Fortuna, Mozumi Pichi, Shura, Tomomi, Utahime, and Zelly are on that team. I've skipped some last names in there. I only really used the ones I knew. Team Jareen is Alicia Dalantano, friend of the show. Aria, Hiyori Makami, Kokone, Lillian, Miki, Pallades Lily, Remia Otsuki, Roa, and Zuilan. You got Sunforge, which is Kana Yanagi, Poco, Raccoon, Bonnie, Roro, Akagaki Koa, Mogu, Sun Explosion, Mischief, Lumi, and Nareen. I know most of those ones. Overgrow is Furry Ferntail, Pillow Deer, Enya Ignis, Laffy, Rena Lunette, Usachi, Nanako, Toffee, Miura, and Lazuli, who just got a model this week. Congratulations, Lazuli. It looks fantastic. After that, you have Azuria, which is DK Graves, Sarah Luceria, Briette Cookie Box, Kumanui Miel, Eliza, Terra404, Pomapon, Ricky Poppet, Daisy Dandelion, and Nikki Ray. I know almost all of those. And then you have Broyalty. Oh, it's Broyalty. Got it. Rocco Rocora, Lyco Liana, Yumi the Witch, Yuna Youngbloods, Cersei Soulstorm, Serena Maiko, Pekoi, Mokatan, Hysteria.eve, and Valentia Seeker, who doesn't have a model yet. But will soon, hopefully. If she does, I haven't seen it. But I'm excited for it. I like Valentia. Heartbreakers is Spica, Ava Ananova, Blair Labry, Ayla Yu, Rebbi Rompin, who we just mentioned, and who brought us into this topic. Rocky Kazuki, congratulations on buying your model again. Chikafuji Lisa, Shabletonia, AU, and Essie. And I think that's it. If I missed any teams, I'm sorry. I was skipping through a video to find them. But yeah, big event, big crossover. Pick your favorite VTuber out of the lot, and then pick 3 more, open them all up in tabs, and start watching. V4 Mirai's Voltail generation has had their 3D showcases.
I have not watched them yet. I just wanted to inform everybody that was a thing.
Now, I've watched a little bit, and it was mostly Pomapon. And that's not really surprising. She's probably the one I've watched the most out of all of the folks of this generation. I do like Pomapon. She's a nutty little fruitcake.
Yep. This gen was Pomapon, Terra 404, Rara Ricora, and Lyco Liana. So they have all received them. Their 3D showcases.
Yes. They're all really cool. I've watched bits and pieces, at least, like I said. But I haven't gotten to watch any of them from start to finish.
I love how HoloLive Myth immediately set my expectations to 3D models to taking way longer than they should. And ever since HoloLive Myth, without failure, every time a VTuber gen gets a 3D model within the year to debut, I go, wow, that was quick. Even though HoloLive Myth is now the exception.
I want to call out the fact that I just called Pomapon a nutty little fruitcake and then realized immediately afterwards that a fruitcake is a, like, semi-slur against homosexual people. Which I remembered after I said it out loud. And I would like to comment, I do not know anything about her sexuality.
It sounds like you're editing this episode.
Nor do I wish to offend gay people.
It sounds like you are editing this episode.
I'm just covering myself right now that I said something and I was like, is that weird? Is that like an offensive term that I used? I think it is. Anyway, I didn't mean anything by it. Sorry.
Yeah, you mentioned like that taking a year for 3D models and showcases and things. That's kind of just been like a thing for HoloLive, like in their whole existence. And then you have like indies and small companies that are like, hey, yeah, I know you've only been around for like 3 months, but here you go, 3D model. Like,
I think that's where the trade-offs are. One of the trade-offs. Because HoloLive has all the money to do everything they want, but they also have all of the reason not to.
Mm-hmm.
They're very slow and methodical.
They have to be very cautious. Make sure everything is done properly. And then double check it. And then triple check it. And then why don't we check it one more time? Like,
Yeah.
They just go over stuff over and over again before they make any changes. Because frankly, they don't really have to. They make so much money and everybody gets to do most of the things they want to already.
Yeah.
So... All right, but congratulations to all the folks at V4 Mirai's Voltail generation on getting their 3D models, which do look awesome.
And congrats. I'll actually take some time this week and watch them because I really like V4 Mirai a lot.
Yeah, they do some really cool stuff.
I saw some of Lyco's, but that's about it.
Gotcha.
It's been not a VTuber watching week. It's been a die week.
I watched a lot of movies this week, so...
I laid in bed for like 5 days this week.
Hell yeah.
Trying not to move.
How about we hop to the news bits?
News bits.
News bits.
It's a good thing we don't have any merch this week because I would not be able to do the voice.
Fair.
And that would break my heart.
ENReco now has a fan-made website tracking everything that happened into it.
Have you two seen this?
I have
Oh
not.
my god. Let's
The
click on it.
ENReco archive.
This is
the
insane what they did for this.
Oh my god, there's a guide. And credits. Good.
There is a day-by-day guide for what every single talent did with a like multi-paragraph summary explaining what each talent did each day with stream links to the streams that, the summaries are for.
Visibility toggles. Nope. Okay. I liked ENReco. That's cool. Nope. This is too much. My brain's on fire already. Incredibly impressive.
I appreciate that it keeps track of character relations. Day 1, friends? ? With Bae. And then Bae runs off into the fucking woods and becomes a hermit and doesn't appear until the finale. God, Bae had such amazing energy during that.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's Gigi. Oh, Gigi.
There's also a tracker on this website to track what you have and have not already read.
Wait, what was Gigi's relationship with Shiori on day 5? Unrequited love. Shiori didn't care
Chat,
much.
is this isekai? This is astounding. I don't want to get lost in this website right now.
There's so much. Like, if you actually want to get like the full, complete experience of what happened from this event, you can literally go for each talent and get the entire experience of every talent from this.
Ame's relationship with Iris on day 5 was my chicken farm. Relationship backup plan.
Mokoko's relationship to Narissa on day 4 is lottery fiasco.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Oh my god. Rora's relationship, I guess this is probably backwards. Biju's relationship to Raora on day 4 is mommy.
Day 5, Mokoko with Cecilia, their relationship, business. Oh, this is brilliant.
Gigi's relationship to Gura on day 4, little gnome boy. Like, so much. Oh, this is cool. What, the hot pink one?
Oh, I adore this. This is getting shared with every person I know who likes VTubers.
This is perfect. It's so convenient, so easy to like look at everything that happened using this.
Oh god, Roora and Crony on day 7, enemies to lovers. Friends from business. Oh my god. Yeah, this is nuts.
Oh my god, I'm going to be obsessed with this the rest of the episode. I hate you, Carlos.
You're welcome.
Liz and Narissa day 8 start again. Fauna and Narissa day 8, my money. Okay, yeah, we got to get out of this. That's a wicked website.
That's amazing. Well done.
ENReco-archive.net. There you go. Check it out right now. Ao from Regloss will be taking a break due to bad health. This is a stress-induced issue that Ao has had. It's reoccurring from her past. She said that it is not as severe as it was in the past, but she's still being forced by management to take a break, basically.
Yeah.
Because she was like, I don't want to take a break until after, like, our concert and everything. And her manager was like, no, you're done. Go take a break.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like, yeah, they're very serious now about making sure their talents stay healthy and happy. But healthy first. Like,
yeah.
Which I respect the shit out of them. Like, frankly, being like, no, you're sick. You're on break now. Enjoy being on break. You still have passive income. You know?
Yeah.
It sucks that Ao is going through it right now, and I hope that she recovers well and quickly, of course. But just the fact that the company is like, no, go take a break because you're obviously going through some stuff right now is positive. That's a good thing. Anything else?
Covers it.
Yep. Music. Suisei has a music video for Caramel Pain, which is off of her newest album. It's a really good song. It's a really cool music video. I love this music video.
It's really... You just have to watch it, honestly.
Yeah.
It is so incredibly unique and well done.
There's 1,000 little Easter eggs in it. It's just phenomenal. It's so cool. She gets 3D printed. Spoilers. It's really cool, though. It's a really neat video. Vestia Zeta of Hololive Indonesia has a second original song called Break It Down, in which she sports some beautiful twin tails.
Yeah.
How's the song?
It's really nice. I liked it.
How would you describe the musical stylings? I don't understand. What genre is that?
How dare you? You don't know that genre.
Oh, I see.
Are you even a music fan?
Coughcore. Got it.
Cough.
All right. Either way, check it out right now. It's worth the click.
Yeah.
On to covers. Fubuki and Okayu have covered Bunny Girl.
Yep.
Is cute. Is sexy.
Yes.
Is both.
Both. Actually, Okayu had a much more mature singing voice in this. I was surprised.
Okay. Yeah, she has a...
Mm-hmm.
She generally has like a deeper singing voice. I like her voice. She has a very nice voice.
I'm just used to her singing like her like weirdo like cutesy songs all the time.
Yeah, she could just.
But she does have like an actual like deep, mature singing voice too.
Yeah. That's the thing is, I guess I always think of Okayu trying to, or not trying to, but she does a lot of sexy stuff, I guess.
Yes, she does.
So that's where I think of Okayu at nowadays. Go check it out. Watame Takane Lui Uruha Ichinose from Vispo and Sasuke Saku from Nijisanji and Fubuki have covered My Heart's Heart.
Possessive as?
Yes.
Kokoro's Kokoro.
Kokoro no Kokoro.
It's a pirate themed video.
Cute.
Yes.
I like it. Go
Yep.
check it out right now. That's what I say to you. Vivi from Flowglow has covered Beautiful Girls in All Directions. That's a lot of bows.
In all directions, even.
Vivi very much likes makeup and stuff, and she's very girly in that regard.
Yes.
There you go. That's my thoughts.
That's what like the whole video is just showing, is her being like stylish and girly.
Good.
Girls.
Am I right?
Girls.
And it's a very catchy song.
Numi covered Delulu and has an animated music video.
Yeah.
An AMV? Oh my god, in the year 2025?
Unthinkable.
I like Numi. I haven't listened to this, but I want to check it out because Numi makes really cool music.
This is a fantastic cover. I had never heard this song before, and like, I mean, I genuinely just think I might go back and like listen to this again. Like, I generally for like idol stuff, I usually don't go back to it. It's not really my thing. But stuff like this is the type of music I will actually go back and re-listen to.
Yeah, I feel like Numi fits your personality a lot more for that.
Mm-hmm.
Or I guess your musical tastes, either way. So there you go. Check out Numi. She's awesome too. Ekomori has covered Headlock by Imogen Heap. This is a really good cover. It's really cool. The music video is really neat.
Yeah.
I like it.
So like I said with the last song, more of the same with this one. Like I really, really enjoyed this. This is the type of thing that I would definitely go back and re-listen to.
Heck yeah. Well, I'm glad you included it because this is one that I listened to. And again, I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
It is some very good stuff. And that is my official take. Okay. And that's about it for the music.
If I may, I think there's like something that's like about a news bit that we should probably add on. I just remembered.
Go on.
There was also Nimi Nightmares charity drive.
Oh, yes, with $355,000 raised for St. Jude's Children's Hospital.
I do have that in here, but I put it as like a stream. So wait, let's just move on to it.
Oh, you had it as a favorite stream moment.
Yes, I did.
I thought that'd be more of a news bit. Tisk, Carlos.
I don't know where to put it.
Tisk, Carlos. Good. I was worried because I didn't see it up to that point. I'm like, oh, shit.
Nope, we're not forgetting that.
Good.
Excellent. Well, let's talk about it now then. Let's go.
Yeah.
She raised $355,000 for St. Jude's Children's Hospital. This stream was basically in memoriam to her cat.
Baby Bean.
Baby Bean. May he rest in peace. He unfortunately did pass recently.
The Baby Bean Charity Bash.
Yes. And this is a good way to establish a remembrance, in my opinion.
Yeah.
This is an amazing turnout. Everybody that donated, good job. Congratulations to her and all of the cool folks that she got to collaborate with on this, including Mint Phantom, who took Nimi's first collaboration.
Yeah.
She was the number one. And then also Doobie showed up, and Doobie did a collaboration with her, which was pretty big news. That was really neat to see.
Yeah. Mint showed up for some Age of Empires, and Doobie was there for Escape Academy.
There you go. Excuse me.
So, yeah, this was a 8-hour-long stream, and her initial goal was, I believe it was 100K.
They hit it within 8 minutes.
Yep.
Oop.
And they got, I believe then she doubled it to 200K, and they hit it again in less than an hour. And yeah, like we said, she made it all the way up in 8 hours to $355,000.
Which is astounding. That is a big number.
She eventually just stopped raising the goal.
Yeah, I think she raised it to like 350. They hit it, and she was like, "Okay."
That's the new goal. That's the last goal.
So there you go.
Lots of good stuff. It was a really fun stream.
Very much so. Okay, what else happened?
All right.
Did you actually watch the Shiori, Iofi, and Jurard playing Monster Hunter Wilds together?
Yes, I did.
How was it?
We talked about that earlier.
I know, but it says here in the notes, so I figured I'd bring it up in case there was something we missed you wanted to bring up.
I mean, honestly, like I had said earlier, it was a lot of the three of them just arguing with each other. Shiori called him Markiplier.
Excellent.
And told him to go back. Told him he should go back to his 1 million subscriber channel.
That's so good.
Why'd you throw it all away, Markiplier?
Why are you here?
Man, there was so much back and forth between all of them. At one point, Jurard was talking to Iofi about something, and he's like, "Oh, I don't think your spaceship could fit like these monsters in them or something like that." And he's like, "What do you mean?" It's like, "Well, don't you have a tiny spaceship?" It's like, "Why would you think that?" It's like, "Well, you're a tiny person. You should have a tiny spaceship, right?"
I'm like squinting.
All of this shade. So good.
Oh,
we
man.
didn't mention that the other V4 Mirai girls got new outfits, by the way, but they did.
Yes.
Mona Mooney's new outfit's amazing, by the way. Sorry, I just had to throw that in. All right, any other cool moments from the Jurard collab?
It's nonstop the whole time. Shiori has to keep muting them to actually listen to the story because they're just nonstop, like screaming and fighting with each other and saying random stupid things.
I see. Oh my god, there's like 4 things I forgot to add to the notes because I just suck. CarrierCon happened this weekend, by the way.
Yeah, I was actually, I believe Eva Ananova was, she had like one of the little roaming cameras, I believe, for a little bit of it.
Yeah.
I tuned into some of her stream where she was talking about it.
I like the fact that for some reason Pipkin Pippa was the MC. So, and no, it's not like, it's not for some reason. She's literally a ship girl. So,
Yeah.
oh no.
Oh no.
You have broken the ship girl.
I fixed her. She's fine. I can fix her, I swear. There's a lot of VTubers there. Big VTuber presence. Very cool. There's a lot of folks that got to do like virtual tours of the USS Hornet where this took place. And they were doing them in the days and weeks leading up to CarrierCon as well.
Yeah.
It was great. Some people really, really tormented the guy that was giving the tours. And they were just like, "What is that? Some kind of giant butt plug?" It's like I'm standing next to a torpedo, and he's like, "Oh, fuck. God damn it." Like, these virtual women are going to kill me. Oh, my God. Anyway, yeah, CarrierCon was a big thing. So I hope that everybody that attended had a great time, frankly.
Yeah.
Hey, did you know it was Utano Pandora's birthday?
Wow. And we didn't even mention it last time when we were in a car.
I know. We're shitty people.
We are shitty. This is the final episode.
Absolutely the worst people.
I was barely conscious last week.
Carlos, you could have done something about this.
Why didn't you put it in the notes, Carlos?
Carlos!
Anyways, she had a little stream the day before her birthday. It was a charity stream as well. Let me find the information because I'm failing horribly at this. She did. Da, 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 da. Oh my god, I'm on the wrong page. She did a charity stream. I believe the charity went to St. Ormond Street Children's Hospital in London.
I actually just completely missed this, so
Wow.
I don't know anything about it.
Fake fan right over here. Yay! Here it is. I found it. I'm a real fan. I got there in the end. But I know that she hit her goals. Pretty quickly, I think. I think she rolled over her goals a few different times. Hey, look, Alicia called in. So yes, congratulations for the charity stream. I was there for this. I watched part of this. It was a very fun stream. I had to dip out because I believe I had work or something that day. I'm not actually sure, but I know I had to leave at one point. But it was a good stream. Also, she's working on a concert right now. She's in Japan.
Oh.
So I'm really excited for that.
Sick. I'll be looking forward to that.
I believe it's a 3D concert. I'm almost positive it's a 3D concert. Yes. So look forward to that. We'll be covering that again very soon. Okay. As far as streams that I watched in the past week, I'm going to jump in with the fact that I watched Bonnie Barkswell eat American gas station snacks.
Oh no, did she make it?
She actually had to take a break in the middle because her stomach was so upset.
Oh, yeah, if it's your first time, like, you gotta get used to that.
Yeah. So she ate a Lucky Charms bar, chocolate turtles,
Fine.
Dove chocolate,
Also fine.
a Skippy bar. She had some Feastables.
Oh,
She had some Andy Capp's hot fries.
I don't know.
You know what my favorite thing about it is when like foreigners do these types of streams with American food.
Mm-hmm.
My favorite thing about these is that they always eat exclusively the food I would never buy.
Yeah.
Every time they do this, I'm like, okay, but like you could have just got like regular Cheez-Its and some Reese's, like
The stuff we actually eat. And even that's not like that's not everyday food for us. It's junk food. It's garbage. Like,
yeah, but
we know it's terrible for us.
But that's the kind of food I would actually, as an American, buy from an American convenience / gas station.
Yeah, have a Fifth Avenue if you're feeling exotic. Like what the fuck are you doing? She had Shack gummies. She had Muddy Bites, which were like little Girl Scout.
Yeah, I had Muddy Bites. They're okay.
Yeah. Yeah, she thought she hated the Shack gummies because one of them tasted like grape, and apparently in England, cough syrup is grape flavored. Here it's cherry flavored. So there's a lot of people that hate artificial cherry.
Yep, that's actually me.
Yeah. But she hates artificial grape because that's what they have over there. Apparently. She said the Feastables were better than most American chocolate, which was okay. And she really liked the Muddy Bites and the Turtles and the Skippy bar. So
I know people are a little back and forth on the Feastables. Like some people like absolutely despise them, and other people say like that it is pretty good.
I've had them. It's hard to say if they're that much better than a Hershey bar. Texture-wise, maybe they're a little bit better than a Hershey bar, but it's nothing like I'm like losing my shit over.
they don't have that chemical that we don't notice that much.
Yeah. There's also the whole thing like when Feastables first launched, they were trying harder to put healthier ingredients in, but then they gave up and just put in more sugar than the Hershey bar does. I could be wrong about this. I'm quoting a YouTube video. I misremember at this rate.
Yeah.
But at the same it's a chocolate bar made by a YouTuber.
Bonnie really hates Hershey bars.
Well,
Which
Brits
most Europeans in general do.
Yeah.
Because they add a chemical over here. I think it's a preservative.
They put in a preservative that like helps with the milk.
Yeah.
I went to Hershey Park and sat in the ride where they're like, we do some funky of our milk, and that gives Hershey its unique taste.
Yeah.
Like they're proud of it. They know they're doing it. They're proud of it. They're smiling at you in your fucking face and going, we know it tastes different. Cope.
Yeah, and that's the thing is like, I'll be honest with you, I can tell the difference sitting down and drinking a chocolate milkshake versus a Hershey's syrup milkshake.
Yeah.
And honestly, I know that the chocolate milkshake is smoother and better and doesn't have the weird taste, but I like the weird taste. It's my childhood. It's what I grew up with.
If they're options, I'll take the other one. But I won't say no to the Hershey is the thing.
That's the thing is I'll pick the Hershey one over the regular. If you tell me it's a Hershey's milkshake, I'll be like, all right, bring that shit over here. I want that. Aside from that, I watched a lot of ASMR because I like to sleep and it helps. And that's kind of it. I watched Kiara in her RTX On 3D model.
She played Inzoi.
Inzoi.
If you don't know about Inzoi, do you know how The Sims is a game and it's had no competition for years? The competition has fucking arrived.
Let's go.
She played it. She spent a little bit of time making her model. She got really in depth with the makeup, and then it turns out you can use the model to stream with it. So we got RTX on Kiara. It was surreal and it has hand tracking. It was so weird to watch.
Yep. It was different.
It reads her face a little too well. There's like no scrunching and like mouth movement. It's like it was really upsetting.
Yeah. It was. I'm not really bothered by it, but it's also not like I don't know. I was like, this is something, that's for sure.
That's kind of becoming the thing right now. Everybody's like trying it.
Well, Enzoi's sending out creator codes, so if it hits you, you're like, I have no choice but to stream. This is the hot thing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's give it a go then.
Like this will be the streams that get the most people who don't normally watch HoloLive, because the Sims community is like biting as hard as they can. They want this so bad. God, it's so uncanny.
As far as ASMR that I watched Ekomori's ASMR and I watched Miwa's ASMR. There you go. Now you know that about me. Judge me as harshly as you wish. I also listened to Baby No Money's new song, Antidepressants. So there you go. Cam, did you watch anything?
I didn't watch anything substantial enough VTuber-wise to really comment on. Unfortunately.
Have you heard Baby No Money's new song, Antidepressants?
No.
It's pretty good. Carlos, any other streams you want to talk about?
I got a couple here.
Go for it.
All right, first I'm going to go over Fuyo Cloverfield. You know, the idol girl that bought her IP in the split
And then said she wouldn't stream.
And said she wouldn't stream again
Happy
for a
birthday.
while. And instead has decided to do a completely random, out of nowhere, a 3D birthday concert.
I love that so much. What a fucking troll.
It's like, all right, it's your IP, it's your channel, you can do whatever you want.
There you go. I mean, what the fuck are you going to say about it?
This was incredibly high effort. She had all kinds of different models for this. Some of them really freaky looking.
Oh, excuse me. I believe that. Fuyo is her own person.
But yeah, just go over her songs real quick. She opened up with the banger song, Enormous Penis.
You can't just say that like it's a normal song name. You said it like it was just the name of a song.
Cameron, it is.
Whenever life gets you down.
Has you wearing a frown.
Tune in for our next karaoke when we reach, imagine this number.
And the gravy train has left you behind. Anyways, we took a look at Fuyo Cloverfield's enormous penis.
Yes, we did.
That's great. Oh, I see she sang Renai Circulation.
Yep. The wonderful Monogatari song. Then also Lag Train, Down with the King, Pull the Trigger, which was Juna Unagi's song.
Oh, cool.
How Bad Can I Be?
Oh, I love
Like
Lag
Lorax?
Train. I had to look it up, but I love Lag Train.
Yep. She sung Banana Man with the most horrifying 3D model I've ever seen.
Makes sense. The music video for that is horrifying. I think she was probably just doing a shout out to it.
Yeah, probably. World Is Mine.
Say God, what the fuck? What is this set list? It's like, oh my god.
It's Fuyo.
Yeah.
Fuyo is very normal and always has been.
I really miss her. She was so entertaining. But Fly Me to the Moon. She did Golden Age, which was Rin Penrose's song.
Oh, cute.
Oh,
I liked how she was singing like her old Genmate songs. That was nice. But We'll Meet Again, and then her final song, Cloverfield.
like the movie?
Like the VTuber.
Oh.
The VTuber, Nick.
What's a VTuber?
Oh boy, Nick, you're in for a treat.
So yeah, it was fun. I was really glad to see her around again. I hope she continues to just pop up here and there at random.
Just shows
Like an
up whenever
entity.
she wants. La creatura.
La Criatura.
All right, and then my final stream I saved this one for last because this is this game. Mozumi Pichi, she played Sengoku Rance.
Yep.
Sengoku Rance, one of the probably, I would go as far as to say, the most legendary hentai game of all time.
It's on GOG.
That doesn't change what it is.
So, fun thing about this, there is in fact a streamer version for this. The streamer version of this censors the adult scenes. It does not remove them. It censors the visuals. All of the dialogue is still there. All of it. Completely uncensored.
Here comes my target spear.
I'm just like flashing back to the interview I read in some fucking anime magazine in the mid 2000s where a guy went to a hentai studio and they were like, you gotta put on the yogurt glove. He was like, the fucking what? And they were like, the yogurt glove. It's how we make sound effects. And it's literally a giant glove full of yogurt. And they're just like...
Kids, ask your parents. That's how it works.
Oh, I have to dig up that fucking interview. It was like in New Type magazine or something in like 2004. But I just remember reading it and fucking dying laughing.
Nick, I'm getting excited. Get the yogurt glove.
Oh. Sorry, you just like triggered a deep memory there.
Yogurt gloves to me with my new band.
Oh, that's good. That's a good name. You can tour with my new band, One Long Donkey.
At least we won't be the only ass on stage that night.
Hey. Sorry, we're talking about Sengoku
God,
Rance.
we hate when Carlos talks about anything. We just stomp on him.
I had something crop up there. I had to talk about it. Sengoku Rance, Mozumi
What a
Pichi.
game to stream.
What a choice she made that day.
Mozumi had no idea what game this was when she started it.
Oh, that's even
How do you not
better.
know?
All that she knew was there was a streamer version of it, and she bought the streamer version.
How do you not Google games you play?
It's Mozu. She just fucking balls.
So, Sengoku Rance, the Rance franchise as a whole is, if you are easily offended, you should not play this. Period.
Ever.
The end of story. There is a lot of dialogue in this that I would say has not aged well, but I'm pretty sure that they probably still do it for their new games. Surprisingly, it's even as old as it is, they still draw a line with it. Like, there is a lot of hentai games have very questionable stuff regarding age.
Okay.
Rance is not one of them.
Yeah?
Rance is actually very tasteful in regards to that sort of thing.
God damn. God damn.
Literally, I just hopped in the middle of the stream and the first thing is just like, oh, yeah, that's fucked up. Okay.
Yeah. Mozu had a lot of trouble with a lot of this game's dialogue because she does not like to swear or say things that it's too sexual. That's like at least half of this game's dialogue at all times.
Yeah, that's fair. I believe that.
Anytime there was an adult scene that came on screen, which was very often because there was a lot of it in this game, she would full screen her model onto it and blocked as much of the screen as possible, and then would attempt to censor the dialogue as much as possible. There were many, many minutes that would go by with nothing being said.
I fucking love Mozu. This is just the most Mozu thing I've ever heard.
This was an amazing stream. I had so much fun with it. Just, Mozu's such a great streamer. Sengoku Rance, I've genuinely played this game multiple times. It is a really, really amazing strategy game. Like, the Rance franchise is a real, really, really good, like, game franchise. Like,
Okay.
legit.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I'm not kidding.
Okay. And that's the thing is, like, for some reason, like, Japan has figured out that they can just, like, make a really good game. And then sometimes they're just like, yeah, but let's make it porn. And then they do that. And, like, there's nothing wrong with it.
So,
it's kind of funny we haven't done that over here more often.
So I don't know if it's true.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's still true. At one time, the final, they did wrap up the Rance storyline at some point, like a few years ago.
Mhm.
And at one point, for many, many years, it might still be true. The final game in the Rance franchise held the record for the most dialogue in a video game.
That sounds insane.
Give me a Coke.
Okay.
And it was by like more than double what the second place was, which was one of the like Trails in the Sky games, I
It would
think.
be.
Yeah, that sounds right.
So like these are like this is a really good game. If you don't like, you know, some really hardcore content, you should probably avoid it. If you're okay with it, this is an amazing game. It's so much fun. It's really, really hard. You will probably have to use a guide to actually beat it. But it is a really fun game.
And there you go. We even got a game review this week. Nice.
Wow. We're just like Toonami.
Mozu liked it so much, she's streamed it more than once.
Yeah, I saw that. Okay, and if you like us more than enough to watch us more than once, smooth transition. Thank you. Then we're grateful. Thank you for watching us at all. There was a bunch of comments, and I appreciate all of them. Moving on.
Well, thank you for everybody wishing me well.
Yes.
I appreciated it. I was reading them.
It is always really nice when people in the community are nice to us. Let's see. The Kikolito said Carlos will be full of soup, which is good. Trevor said misread the title as bringing Carlos to soup and was expecting this to be about going clothes shopping. Why are you at the soup store, Carlos? Hey Alaska said rip Carlos. What 2 weeks with Nick does to a man. Thanks for, as always, for the semi-regular Alicia updates. Oh, of course. Oh, I watched Alicia play Age of Empires 2, which she really liked. She was playing the Polish campaign, and she was loving it, which is really fun. Sorry, I completely blanked on that one. Jeez. There's your Alicia update. She plays. She really likes Age of Empires 2. Board Kuro said, for what it's worth, Kiara didn't actually leak anything. She was being heavy-handed with her joke.
Which is fair. I didn't see the clip, so I was just speaking out of my mind.
Gaming Dreamer said Carlos got the virus from HoloLive Girls after the kissing accident.
It's true. Carlos was there.
He was there.
I don't know, like
kissing.
Like half of the HoloLive EN girls like all got sick after the fest.
Yeah. Thanks to you. Darth DBzilla said super chats, like soup the soup.
Soup.
And Cash said wishing a speedy recovery to Carlos. Glad the boys are back in town.
Godspeed.
And then threatened us physically with violence.
Godspeed.
And also threatened to steal Nimi again.
Got quite slow.
How dare you. Thank you all for watching. We do really appreciate it. We've been out of whack for a little while, but we're more or less getting back to where we should be. It would be a little bit of a shorter episode this week, but it is what it is. If you have comments you'd like to leave us, go ahead. The comments are down below on YouTube. We always really appreciate it. You want updates in the meantime? I just posted an animation today that I made to Twitter, so go check that out. There's stuff on our Twitter. You want to chat? We got a Discord. Hop on there. There's an audio version on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and on YouTube as well. Please review us so the algorithm likes us. We also love thumbs up and subscriptions on YouTube. All of that stuff is really good for us, and we always really appreciate it. Share us around if you like. We always like to meet new people. Birthdays. And we're just doing the week ahead this time. I'm not doing specific dates. But happy birthday to Fifi.
Woohoo.
She's a horny punk-ass VTuber who likes taking her clothes off.
I see.
That describes me.
Her full name's Kafefe-chan. Happy birthday to Sarah Luteria. Happy birthday to Fujikura Uruka. Spit Bear. Happy birthday to Shiranui Flair, whose name I said right this time. That one's for you, Marcus. Happy birthday to Yumi the Witch.
Happy birthday.
And happy birthday to, what is it, pink-haired, Mori Calliope.
I don't care. She's having a 3D live, by the way, but you don't care.
You don't care.
No one cares. She's not real.
Anyway, happy birthday to all you guys. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. See you next week.
Later.
See ya.
It's back.